Good evening, everybody. It says this hangout is on the air, so I'm going to assume you can all hear me and see me. Let me know in the chat if you can hear and see. And welcome to this webinar. It's the title of which is What's Working Today or What's Working Now on Facebook. And so for those of you who know, I've also got Chris over here, and Chris is here for two reasons, maybe three. She's here to keep me honest. She's here to be sure, as you know, once I go into presentation mode, I can't see anything. So she's here to be sure that everything continues to work properly. And she's also here to be one of the presenters. She's going to be presenting Facebook syndication, which is going to be a little later on in the presentation. So once again, welcome everybody. Let's get going. We have a lot of material to cover. And I'm going to go right away to PowerPoint and going to give you basically an overview of what we're going to do and cover a few key points that I want to cover. And then we're going to go live to Facebook. The vast majority of the webinar is going to be actual live. We're going to be on Facebook and we're going to be doing things. So you can pray for us because going live there's always a risk of going live, isn't there? So here I go. I'm going to go to screen share. And I'm going to share my entire screen. And Chris, I'm counting on you now to let me know everybody can see the screen. And here's the PowerPoint presentation.
Yes, you're good.
Okay, there's the beginning of PowerPoint. And again, as I said, this is not going to be a highly theoretical all PowerPoint presentation, but I want to go over a few points in the beginning. So what's working now on Facebook is the title of tonight's talk. And here we go. So I have a quick question for you. How would it feel if you woke up every day to people who have messaged you to find out more about your business? People want to talk to you. You become a hunted instead of a hunter. How would it feel if you never ran out of people to talk to? How would it feel if more people wanted to learn about you and what you do? And finally, how would it feel if you never had to bug your family and friends again? Would that feel pretty good? So that's where we're going to head tonight. What we're going to learn. And these are strategies that people are using right now today that's working in Facebook. Tonight we're going to learn about posting in groups, what to post, when to post, how many groups to post in, and we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about staying out of Facebook jail, because posting in groups is one area that can get you into trouble with Facebook pretty quickly if you're not careful. We're going to look at finding your ideal customers, where to look, what to say to them. And the third part is we're going to look at syndicating groups, or using syndication groups to improve your reach, improve the reach of your fan page. So those are the three major topics. And the underlying assumption here is that you're somewhat familiar with using Facebook. So we're not going into the bare beginners, starting with Facebook and how it works. But we'll talk a little bit about it. And at the end, be sure to stay to the end. I have a special offer for those who want to dig in a little bit deeper, go a little farther, and we will also have questions and answers at the end. So if you have questions, save them for the end, and we'll get to them, I promise. Now, who is this for tonight? This is for you if you want to grow your business and you want to use social media. And many of the things we're going to talk about on Facebook are also applicable to other social environments, such as Twitter and Instagram. But we're going to primarily focus on Facebook tonight. This is for you if you need more leads and sales. It's most definitely for you if you don't want to pay for those leads and sales, because the strategies we're going to be talking about tonight are all free strategies. They don't rely on paid advertising or pay-per-click to gather up leads for you. And finally, it's for you if you're tired of bugging family and friends. What more can I say about that? Let me tell you just a little bit about me. Some of the people on here may not know who I am, and I'm going to go really, really quick through this. I'm only going back to the early 2000s, 2003. I owned a flight school called California Flight Academy. By the way, I've been in home-based business since the 1980s. I was a single parent for 14 years. Yeah, 14 years. And when my kids were at home, I worked from home. So I've been around the home-based business for a long time. Like many people, I've been in several MLMs, didn't do anything with them, didn't make much progress. We're going to change all that in a few minutes. But in 2003, I ended up buying a brick and mortar business, a flight school. So this is my most recent history. And we grew the school. I had 120 students, 28 airplanes, 30 instructors, a $5 million business. When the economy turned in 2008, we went down very rapidly. It was nothing we did wrong. Worldwide flight training basically shut down. By 2010, I had less than 20 students, 5 airplanes. The bank had the rest of them. And I had 2 instructors left. Laid off 45 employees in 2009, including my now ex-girlfriend. It's sort of amazing the way that works. When you lay off your girlfriend, she usually doesn't stay around very long. Even though she recognized that and she knows now, there was nothing I could do. We just didn't have any money, couldn't pay her. Had to lay off myself ultimately. I sold the remnants in 2011, moved to the mountains, and became a ski bum, something I've always wanted to do for a couple of years. But I got a lawsuit thrown at me by one of the ex-students in the school. And by 2013, they'd taken, if I had any income left at all, it was gone. But in the 2011, 2013 timeframe, I was basically financially devastated. I hit rock bottom. I was penniless. I say I was in foreclosure, as Ray Higdon is fond of saying. I wasn't in foreclosure. My house was, but okay, it was foreclosed. And as I said, I moved to the mountains, became a ski bum. Now, last year I received an award on stage. This is today now. Moving forward, I've been doing this pretty seriously for the last several years. I'm an L1 leader at MLSP, and if you don't know what that is, it's okay. I'm soon to be L2. I've got over 1,000 names on my email list. That started with 0. I have 2,600 likes on my fan page. Again, started with 0. Routinely getting a post reach of about 7,000 people a day, or a week rather, 7,000 a week. And I'm getting new contacts every day. So this is sort of where I'm at today, and I'm going to show you some of the strategies that we're using to get there. So first off, why Facebook? Just as a reminder, there's 1.6 billion people on Facebook. There's billion with a B. It's not misspelled. And that's over 20% of the population of planet Earth. So that's just a phenomenal number. And over a billion, with a B, billion users a day log into Facebook. So your customer is out there somewhere. The only question is, where is he or she hiding? What do we have to do to dig them out? Let's go find them, shall we? But first, let me talk to you about a few big misconceptions. The first misconception is that traffic is hard. Traffic isn't hard. Getting leads isn't hard. We can find leads all day long. I'm going to show you how. The second biggest misconception is that bugging family and friends is the best way to get started if you're new in the business. We're going to talk more about that in a couple of minutes. The third biggest misconception is that cold traffic will convert easily. A lot of people will tell you that you can get leads really easy. Just do paid advertising, do solo ads. There's lots of strategies that'll get you lots of leads, but those leads are what we call cold traffic. Those are people that don't know anything about who you are. And we have found out over and over and over and over again that people don't do business with companies. They don't do business with opportunities. They don't do business with sales pages and capture pages. They do business with you. This is a people business. In order to convert cold traffic, you have to warm them up. They have to get to know you, like you, trust you before they're going to do business with you. And yes, with cold traffic, it is occasionally possible to get a sale, but they are isolated events. It's not the basis for building a long-term, sustainable, duplicable, residual income. And the fourth biggest misconception is that posting your business opportunity in groups will provide a useful result. Same comments, maybe an occasional sale or two, You see a lot of other people posting their ads. You must think, well, maybe that's a good way to do it. Wrong. It doesn't work. Those people aren't making money. Most of them quit, and they fall into the bucket of people that say, well, I tried that stuff, it doesn't work. Because they're going about it all wrong. And we're going to talk about how to go about it right today. So some of the challenges are that family and friends are generally not interested. Cold traffic, as I said, it's cold. We've got to warm them up. Got to entice them. Got to give them something. Got to make them know, like, and trust us in the beginning. And we don't have anything to give them right away. So we'll talk about that later on if we have time. And so we need a free giveaway, something known as a lead magnet to attract people to us. And we need a way to keep track of our customers. And again, more on this later. So, how does a newbie get started? Well, most newbies are instructed to make a list of 200 names of family and friends, and I use the word harassing, start harassing them. Yeah, maybe harassing is too strong of a word, but you make a list of your 200 family and friends and you start calling them. And you're told by your upline that this product just sells itself. Just go talk to all your family and friends, and they're going to all want to sign up and get involved. Wrong. As any of us who have ever tried that know, that's a recipe for what we call warm market burnout. Most newbies find that after a few weeks, if it takes that long, they don't have any family or friends. Their mother won't answer the phone because they don't want to hear about it anymore. They're not interested. There is a way to use your family and friends, but this isn't it. And in fact, in the opportunity that I'm going to discuss with you later on at the end of this webinar, I have a whole module on how to do this. So people that get involved and start doing this either quit or they turn to the internet. When they turn to the internet, they start spamming. The first thing they do is they start hanging up links all over the place. And they find out that doesn't work. So pretty soon they either quit again or they get some training. And tonight we're about training. So a lot of people are having a lot of success right now posting in groups, and we're going to look at how to do that. But this is also a strategy that can land you in Facebook jail if you're not careful. So we're going to talk about how to stay out of jail. And the first thing I'm going to tell you right now is resist the temptation to be the hunter. You want to become the hunted. You want to get people coming to you, asking you what you're doing, asking you for more information. That's what this is all about. First, let's talk about Facebook jail. Facebook knows what you're doing. They know much more about you than you care to even imagine. They monitor and they flag any unusual activity. So, if you've never posted in groups before, start out slow, build up gradually. The message I want to give you is this. If you like what I show you here in a few minutes on Facebook and you think, whoa, that's a cool strategy, I'll just run out and join 100 groups tomorrow and start posting in them. Wrong. By the day after tomorrow, you won't have a Facebook account, or you'll be at least shut down for a few days. Start out slow, build up gradually. Post valuable content. You don't spam groups. You don't post links in groups. It's best to use short videos. Facebook loves video. Facebook's in competition with YouTube. They love video, and they love native videos. And what I mean by that is videos that are uploaded directly to Facebook. Don't upload your YouTube video to Facebook. Facebook doesn't like that. They'll tolerate it. But if you start posting in groups with things that Facebook doesn't like, they're going to notice. It's just more dangerous to do it that way. And you also want to interact in the groups like a real human being. Like and comment on other people's posts. Do not give Facebook a reason to think that you might be a robot. Because if they do, they're going to flag your account. So, we're going to use the search function to find groups. Now, personally, when you look for groups in your niche, let's say you're in health and wellness, you might find hundreds of groups, maybe even more than 1,000. I don't know. I've never counted. But you're going to have to check the groups. This is going to take a little bit of time. You're going to check the groups and decide which ones look like the ones that you want to interact in, which ones look like a good fit. One of the criteria I personally use is I like groups to have at least 1,000 members. You can join groups with less than 1,000, but if you're going to join a number of groups, I would say 1,000 members or more is a good place to begin, and you'll find lots of them. You're going to probably have to apply to join the groups, and so it's going to be pending for a while until you get approved. And you're going to want to read the group's posting rules and obey them. Take them seriously. If the group posting rule says no spam, don't post spam, because you'll get thrown out of the group. Faster than your head will swim, you can get thrown out of the group, and that'll be the end of that. So pay attention to the rules. Once again, I'm going to reiterate, Facebook loves video, but native video. Upload your video directly to Facebook. Don't go through YouTube. And I suggest short, 1 to 2 minute max videos. And personally, I post a lot of videos that are less than a minute long. I'll show you that in a little bit. So short videos that link to your blog post or other valuable content. Rather than posting the content itself, you post a video that points to the content. So you will see, and I will show you, that I put up little 30, 40-second videos that say, hey, do you do da-da-da-da-da? If you do, you're going to want to check out my latest blog post. Here's a link to it. So I'm giving you a link to a blog post, not a link to a capture page or a sales page. Short videos linking back to your blog post, very easy to get away with. Facebook loves it. Do not post capture pages, sales pages, unsolicited links, spam, pornography, or your replicated company website. And you go, whoa, what? I can't post my replicated company website, can't post a link to that? What's that all about? So you belong to the XYZ MLM company, and you put up a link that says, come check out my XYZ, my website at xyzmyname.com. And what people do is they go to Google and they look up XYZ company. They don't go to your page. They go to Google. They check it out. And they'll find the one person from Poughkeepsie, New York, who thinks that your company is garbage and has written extensively about it, and they'll say, I don't want to get involved in that. You'll never get to talk to the person, and you'll never even know that they checked you out. Do not give your link out. Your link is your cookie. It's your chocolate chip cookie. You don't give it away until the person has earned it. You keep it for yourself. Now, before we go into live on Facebook, I'm just gonna put up one testimonial from a friend of mine, Bob Miller. If you get the opportunity to work with Len, by all means jump at it. First off, Len cares for his clients and will give you his hands-on experience or the hand-holding you might need to get up to speed. Face it, not everyone can be an expert in every area. I guess that means I'm not an expert in everything. But by working with Len and his vast experience, if he doesn't have a ready answer for your concern, he will find it right away. Len is a person you can trust. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for that. So let's go live, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to look at posting in groups first. I'm going to demo how to search for groups. We're going to talk about what to post. I'm going to give you examples, how often to post, how many groups to post in, and then we're going to look at finding prospects. We're going to demo finding prospects and what to say to them and when, and then Chris is going to do syndicating fan pages. So here we go, live. Okay, we are on my Facebook personal page. And actually, just as a side comment, by the way here, if those of you have heard about the big cruise ship that was in the big storm off the Carolina coast, this lady's a friend of mine. She was on the ship. So it was a pretty horrific experience. All right, let's talk about posting in groups. The first question is, what kind of group do you want to post in? Well, it's a group that's in your niche. So let's pretend for a moment you're in health and wellness. Now we just go to our Facebook search bar right here, And we're going to type in health, H-E-A-L-T-H, if I can spell, and wellness, and I'm going to type in the word group, or groups, and we're going to ask it to go. So it's going to come up with a list of groups. Now, I'm going to tell you, every now and then, Facebook, this search function can be a little bit cantankerous. Sometimes you have to play with it to get what you want. Notice what I did. I clicked on the word groups here. And here we go with a list of health and wellness groups, and I can tell you that this is a long list. I'm not going to scroll all the way to the bottom of it. The first group that comes up is the official Isagenix Health and Wellness group, and unless you're in Isagenix, you probably don't want to be posting in this group. So let's leave that alone for a minute. The next group, Health and Wellness group, closed group, 27,000 members. Now, I've actually joined this group. I just joined yesterday. But let's look at this group, Health and Wellness. We'll just click on it. Now, the first thing is, it's going to tell me there are 27,000 members, 107 new members, and if I click on members here, I'm going to find out who the group's admins are. There's 8 admins in this group, and here they are. Now, it's important for you to know who the admins are, and I'll come back to that in a minute, but what you want to do is you want to make friends. Now that I'm a member of this group, I'm going to want to make friends with some, maybe not all of, but at least some of the admins. Most groups don't have this many admins, but I'm going to make friends with at least a couple of them, and here's the reason why. When we go to the group's members, in a little while, we'll talk about this more, but when we go to the group's members, if I have made a friend with the admins are probably a friend of the group's members, and I'll be able to message individual group members. Now, you may not know this about Facebook, but if I try to message somebody, let me take Faisal. Let me just see if I can send him a message right now and demonstrate this. Actually, what I'm going to do is right-click Faisal and open him in a new link. So here he is, Faisal. I don't know what's going to happen here. He may, we do have mutual friends. So as long as we have mutual, that's the point. As long as we have mutual friends, I'd be able to message him. If we don't have any mutual friends, it would tell me that my message is going to his other folder. So let me close this. So again, the reason to get to know the group admins is that they are all probably friends with all the members of the group, or at least some of them. Okay? So there's a group that you might want to consider joining if you're into health and wellness. And the reason I joined the group yesterday is because I have just recently joined a health and wellness company. So that's something that I'm going to be doing. Let's go back to our groups for a moment here. See if I can get all the way back there. Come on, you can go back. You can do it. You can do it, Facebook. Okay, so that's one group. Now let's look at a group that I haven't joined. This one only has 76 members. This one, Women's Healthness, Women's Wellness, Health and Fitness. Okay, if I was a woman and it says 338 members, I might want to check out this group, although it doesn't meet my criteria of 1,000 members. Let's keep going. Here's one with 1,000 members, Premier Fitness. I might want to check this group out. So the point is, you have hundreds, perhaps, maybe even more than 1,000 groups to choose from. And you can scroll down through these groups, find some groups that you're interested in. Now, that's if you're into health and wellness. And we'll talk in a few minutes about what to do with these groups. Well, what if you're not into health and wellness? What if what you're into is travel? I'll give you another example. TRAVEL, travel. And I'm going to type travel groups. Travel groups. All right. Search. And again, I'm going to click on groups. And you see a whole bunch of groups come up. Public travel, 171 members. Team Start Living Travel, 159. Travel Enthusiasts, 137. Pretty small. Travel, public group, 34,000 people. Now, if I'm into travel, this is certainly a group that I might want to join. Let's take a look at this group. Or here's Travel Professional, 9,794 members, public group. And I can see immediately, I know some of the people. That's Angel Belichowski sitting there, for example. So I might want to look at this group. I already know I have respect for some of the people that are in there. I might want to look at the group. Look at the group description. The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page. Interesting. There's no posting rules. And the group, we can see that the group is active because people have posted 26 minutes, 2 hours. People are posting in this group, so well, this could be an interesting group if I'm into travel. Now, I'm not going to join this group. I'm just giving you some ideas here. Let's look at work, and this would be like work from home groups. Work from home success. Work from home. Let's go work from home. Again, groups. Here we go. Got a whole list of groups. Work from home mums in Australia. Work from home moms and dads, 62,600 members. And I'm a member of this group. Work from home ASAP, 48,000 members. I should probably join this group. Actually, let me go look at the group before I decide to join it. It's a public group. USA, China, UK, Australia, Sweden, Spain, Netherlands, Canada, Mexico. See more. Group type. By developed countries. Okay, this is a spam group. This is for business opportunities. There's a lot of spam going to go on in this group. But I have some friends that are in here. I recognize some of the people right away. So, hey guys, maybe for the heck of it, maybe I'll just go ahead and join the group. Let's put it out there. And I'll show you why in a couple of minutes. So it says it's pending. I have to wait for approval. I wonder who the admins are. So I can check on that. There's 4 admins. And here they are. So when I have more time, I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to come back and look at the admins and assuming I get approved in a group, I'll at least friend 1 or 2 of the admins. I'll get to know them, friend them. Okay. Let's go. The last one I'm going to do is MLM. MLM. So, MLM, groups, MLM networking online, and again, right here in the group rules, no porn sexual content. Okay, so they mean that. Don't do it. If you post content that's not acceptable into the group, you're going to get kicked out of the group right away. MLM networking online. Let me check this group out. It's a public group. It's got over 2,000, almost 2,000 members. And I like this. Immediately I see a post that has some content, some value. So, this is a group that I want to belong to. I'm going to join this group right now. And I see some people here that I recognize. Jennifer, for example, I know who she is. So, Billy Ann Cruz, Whitman, yeah, so I should join this group. I'm just going to go ahead and join it. It's going to tell me I'm pending. That's fine. So you got the idea. Find the groups that you want to join. Now, the next thing is, all right, I belong to these groups. Now what do I do with them? I post in them. So let me take you to my fan page, my main fan page, Len Mooney. I have several fan pages, but I have Len Mooney and I have Len's Healthy Aging. I'm going to go to the Len Mooney page. Now, what did I tell you? First off, videos. I make a short video every morning called Coffee with Len. I've been making this video every day for about 15 or 16 months now. I haven't missed a day. I keep the videos short, typically less than 2 minutes. And you can see today's video is 1:49 or something like that. Let's see, actually today's was 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And I post this video in all of those different groups that I belong to. Notice 736 people reached, 106 views. So 106 views, 22 shares. And people are commenting on my video. Now, we're going to talk about this later on when we talk about syndication. But what do? I simply share the video into those groups. Now, there's a couple of things we can do. One of them is to simply share. So I'm at my fan page. The video's on my fan page. I'm going to share it from my fan page. I click share. I come up here. It says, what do you want to share? Where do you want to share it? I'm going to share it in a group. I'm going to, in this case, just as a demonstration, I'm going to use MLM. So there's the MLM groups. So there's one of the MLM groups I belong to. And then all I have to do is click post. Now, I'm not going to do that. And the reason I'm not going to is I already shared this video into those groups today. So I'm not going to actually do the share. Let me show you another one of the strategies. Now here's a really pretty picture that I put up yesterday, a brainy quote. 81 people reached. I can tell you that this video, this picture has not been shared. And so I'm just going to go ahead and give you an example. We'll go share. We'll share into, let's say I'm going to share into the work groups. We're going to go there, and there are 8 of these work groups that I post to. I'm going to just go ahead and post this picture. Bingo, into the work from home success group. Now, let's go to that work from home success group. Public group, 25,000 members. It's pretty much a spam group. Pretty people putting up opportunities. Which is why this post actually stands out. Because it's not a spam. It's going to draw attention. People are actually going to click on it, or they're going to share it, or they're going to like it. I will get likes back because it's not spam. It stands out. And the Coffee with Len videos that I put up in these groups, I put them up every day. They stand out, and I get people. There it is. There's today's Coffee with Len video. They stand out because they're not spam, because they have content. So people actually, say 107 views, people actually look at this stuff. And occasionally I get comments back. I'm going to go back to my fan page. One final thing I want to show you, and that is the other type of ad or a post that I mentioned. Here is a, let me just stop this. Here is a 30-second, sit still, stop it. Here's a 30-second video. And basically all this video says is, do you use Facebook in your business? You need to check out today's blog post. And what this does, and the video says the same thing. The video is just a very short, hey, do you use Facebook in your business? If you do, you need to check out today's blog post. There's a link right above this video. Go click on it. This links back to my website, lenmooney.com, to this specific post. Expand your reach quickly on your fan page. So the point is that by sharing short videos that have content into the groups, these are not business opportunities, they're not links to my website, they're simply, hey, click here, go check it out. I'm driving traffic back to my my blog. 186 people reached, 9 views, and there's some comments. So that's it. My reach this week, 4,800, and that's so far. Last week the reach was over 8,000. This accumulates on dailies. This accumulates daily, and today's only Wednesday. So 4,800 people reached so far this week. And here's an interesting, my Coffee with Len video, The Truth, 736 people reached. So you can see that these things are getting, they're getting attention, they're getting exposure. 2,500 likes on this page, and that's posting to groups. Now, we're going to change strategies here, and we're going to talk about just going out and finding people who might be interested in what we are doing. So, where are the people that might be interested? I'm going to pick on MLM today, multi-level marketing, network marketing. If I just go off into Facebook land and start searching for people, I might find people who, for example, I'm a scuba diver, so I can go search scuba divers. And I can find people that are scuba divers, and I can tell them about my business opportunity. And most of them are going to say, isn't that illegal? Is that a pyramid? Is that one of them there scams? Can't believe you got involved in one of them there things. But let's go find people that aren't going to give us those objections. So let's look, let's find out who the leaders in our field are. And I'm going to pick, for example, Ray Higdon, because he's certainly a leader. And I'm just going to simply go to Ray Higdon's page. There's Ray Higdon's page. And I'm going to look for posts by Ray Higdon. Now, there's his baby. He puts up pictures of his baby. Look at this. 98 others liked this. Clive, Bob, Robert, and 98 other people liked this picture. Let me click on this 98 other people. Left click it. And here comes the list. Now, first thing we know, well, you can see a lot, I've got a bunch of friends already, but first thing we know is that people that like Ray Higdon are already people that probably like network or internet marketing, and they're probably already involved in one way, shape, form, or another. They might need help getting leads. They might not be happy with the opportunity they're in. I don't know. And I'm going to also tell you that Ray Higdon may not be the best choice, because people that are following Ray Higdon pretty much are probably locked into Ray, and they're doing the things that Ray does. And I can tell you what MLM Ray's in, and they're probably really doing that. So this may not be the best choice. It may be better to go find other leaders that aren't quite as popular as Ray. But let me demonstrate the technique. So we're going to find people that are not already our friends by looking at the Add Friend sign. And we're going to simply start on the list. Here's Jan. Now, Jan, we're looking for the follow. We're looking for the availability of the follow button. So I can follow Jan. Now, if I want to be a little bit more persnickety, maybe I'll go check out Jan first. So let me go right-click, open link in new tab. So here's Jan. What am I looking for? He's active. Posted within the last 2 hours. That's huge. People are liking his posts. He's getting engagement. That's huge. Okay. I sort of like this guy. I might like to get to know him. So I'm going to follow him, and I'm going to just click default. Okay, I'm going to follow him. And now I'm going to comment. The worst is get a second job. Okay, I'm going to like that post, and it doesn't give me the option to comment on it. So I guess I won't comment because I can't. Let's go on down here. I can't comment on this one either. So no ability to comment. That's not so good, but all right. I'll just like a couple of his posts. So what's going to happen? He's going to get a message that this guy named Len Mooney has liked his post. He's also going to get a message that Len Mooney's following him. Now, there's a really good chance he's going to click on Len Mooney to see who this Len Mooney guy is. And he's going to check me out. So let me close Jan. Let's keep right on down the list. Wayne. Now, I can't follow Wayne. I can message him, I can't follow him. So I'm going to skip him. Jordan. I can follow Jordan. That's office administrator at FedEx Ground. Let me go, let's go just take a look at Jordan. Right click, open link in new tab. There's Jordan. Like his cover picture. So do not let anyone tell you what you're worth. You decide. All right, I like that. I can comment. Absolutely agree, Jordan. Jordin. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. And I'm going to follow him. So I've liked his post. Okay. All right. I'm going to like this. I am not so good at yoga, but I like it. Okay. All right. So that's all. I'm all done with Jordan. Next. Dwayne. Can't follow Dwayne. Oh, no, I did that. Ethel. Ethel's loading. Ethel's taking a while. Can't follow Ethel. Katrina. Can't follow Katrina. Shaw. Can't follow. Melissa. Can't follow. Okay, keep going. There's 200 people in this list. Danielle. Follow. Okay, I can follow Danielle. So here you go. I'm going to stop. She lives in Naples, Florida. She's friends with Ron Gelock and Michelle Pescasolino. Hey, why not? I want to follow her. Okay, and that was Danielle. Open the link. Again, I'm going to go over. I'm going to take a look at her, see if I can maybe comment on one or two posts. And, ooh, big accident. February 5th. She hasn't posted in 5 days. So that's actually, that's a negative. That's a negative. But anyway, I'm not gonna go any further with this. I'm gonna close this. You got the idea. Now here's what I'm gonna tell you. You saw me just pick 3. If you do, and I'll tell you. In fact, Ray Higdon's wife Jessica teaches a course, and she'll tell you this. If you do 20 of these a day for 30 days, you'll be swimming in leads. If you do 20 of these a day for 1 or 2 days and quit, I'm telling you this. If you do 20 of these a day for 1 or 2 days and then quit because you're not getting any results, you've just given up too soon. It takes a few days to prime this pump and get it going. But once it gets going, people will start, they'll notice, people will notice that you like their thing or you're following their thing. And not everyone is going to click on and check you out. Not everyone is going to follow you back. But when they do, then you have an opportunity to engage with them. But one of the first things that happens is they send a friend request. And what do we do with friend requests? We do not confirm the friend request immediately. What we do with the friend request, let me open this link in another tab. There's Norma Laura. She sent me a friend request. Okay, let me make sure I haven't already sent this. Okay, so I'm going to send her a message, and here's the message. Hey Laura, thanks for the friend request. It's great to connect with you. As a way to connect further, I publish a marketing newsletter which has all my contact information and in which I share tips and tricks for how to generate leads and sales online. If this appeals, I would love to shoot it over to you. I will also be sending a free ebook. What is your best email address? Copy and paste. And don't forget to put her name. Hey Norma. Okay, now here's the dealy bob. She sent a friend request. You might be tempted to say, "Oh, let me be a friend. Let me become a friend, and then I'll message her." Wrong. What you're trying to do is get leads. Leads are people that have given you an email address or given you permission to communicate further with them. If she doesn't want to communicate further, if she's not willing to give your email address, there's 1.6 billion people on Facebook. Let her go. Next. Sorry, next. She doesn't want to engage. So that's it. Norma, thanks for the friend request. Bingo, send. Now, if I get her email address, then you have to decide at this point, and I'm not going to give you advice at this point. Some people are already up to 5,000 friends and they couldn't add another friend if their life depended on it. But if she does come back with her email address, I'm certainly going to send her her free ebook, get her on my email list, and then more than likely I'll accept her friend request. And I'll just type her email address, tell her I accepted her friend request, and we're on our way. She's on my email list, and now we can communicate further. So that's it. That's all I have to say about this. I'm going to reiterate one thing before I close this out, and that is 20 names a day for 30 days. Give it a try. You'll find out that you get leads. Now we're going to turn this over to Chris, who's going to be talking about syndication.
Hi, before we get started on the actual presentation of Facebook syndication, let me give you a little bit of a definition. A syndication group is a group of people who want their fan pages to get more reach. And by more reach, I mean Facebook loves, just like Google, Facebook loves engagement on their stuff, on the stuff that you put out on Facebook. And fan pages are no different. There is a thing called a reach that Facebook shows more people your stuff. Let me just give you an example here. This is my Wise Healthy Wealth fan page. And I only have 162 likes on this page because I have not been promoting it for very long. But Facebook is giving the reach of it to 435 people. So because there is engagement on the posts that I am posting within the syndication group, I'm getting a lot of activity on it. And right here at the top, Facebook tells me that this is a very engaging post. Now, of course, they want me to spend money and boost it, but it goes to show you that their algorithm has picked up that I am getting engagement on my fan page, and so they're going to show my fan page and certain articles to more people. A second benefit of a syndication group would be people that you have no idea who these people are, but because Facebook has showed it into their wall, they like it, or they even, some of them, make a comment. I have 2 or 3 people a week that I have never heard of before come by and like something, and I consider those to all of a sudden be my lukewarm market. Now, what do I mean by that? It means that up in the notifications, Facebook is going to tell me who has liked and commented on my posts. I can click on those people. Let me show you here. So she made a thing down here. Well, she's active, so I can take the time to find out about her, reach out, send her a message that says, hey, thanks for liking my stuff. And so I consider that a lukewarm market instead of just a very cold market. So let's go back to the syndication part and exactly what you do. You get a group of people together that want to raise the status of their fan pages, and you set up a syndication group. And the way I have done this, I did a video on it telling them exactly what they're to do, and then I edited a doc. I did a document and pin it to the top, put people's names in it, and I've made them into different groups. Group A, Group B, get back up here, Group C, and there'll soon be a Group D. And then that person comes in and just hits edit the doc, edit the document, and they put their fan page in. And then at least once a day, everybody in that group comes by and syndicates for the other people. Now I've set them up in groups of 5, and this is the way I did it. Group C is this week syndicating for their own group, Group C. But Group C is also syndicating for Group A. And this goes for a whole week. And now this is a brand new syndication group. It's really only been going for a few days. So we're just getting started with it. But every week you're going to rotate through, where C is doing their group and Group A this week. Next week they'll do their group and Group B. So it just rotates through, and you're having some different people syndicate during the week. And it's very easy to do. So that makes it 9 people that, preferably twice a day, you are syndicating for. And what you do is you right click and open it in a new tab. And you just open that up all the way across. And I'm not going to stop and comment. So you'll start from the right hand side as soon as that gets loading there. Come on, buddy. So you're going to start from the right hand side to your first person that you're going to syndicate. And when you're done syndicating that one, you just shut it off. And it goes right into the next one. 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 And you're back to your group again, and you do your next group. It does raise the reach. It is a way to get your fan page out there for no money, not having to boost your posts. And I'm not saying don't ever boost your posts, because sometimes you may want to when you figure out exactly who your target audience is. It's also important that the group keeps moving, keeps doing it every day, and to have fresh content for people to comment on every day, and not just offers all the time. Some nice quotes, some articles from other places that are of interest, not just offers so that you're trying to sell all the time. People don't like that. So give them something to comment on. I hope that this has been helpful to you, and I'll turn this back to Lynn.
All right. So the question is, have you gotten value so far? And I hope the answer is yes. So would you like an opportunity to learn more? And I'm going to show you now, I want to introduce a product to you. So the product is called the Ultimate Facebook Prospecting Course. It's 4 modules and jammed full of relevant, helpful information to help you gather prospects. And there are 2 bonus modules. So there's really a total of 6 modules in the course and a total of 10 videos. And as you'll see in a couple of moments, there's a quick start coaching session, and it's all at a very, very affordable price. And if you want to go check it out, it's at http://lenmooney.com/FBP, Facebook Prospecting. So here's what's in the course. Module 1, intro, and I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because of the time element, but Module 1, intro to social media. We're going to talk about the huge mistakes that newbies make when they first get started, how to approach prospects on social media without pushing them away, how to attract your ideal prospect to you. And we're going to spend some time talking about overcoming fear of rejection, knowing what to say, when to say it, And we'll discuss personal page versus fan page and why you need a fan page. Because if you're working with Facebook, you really need to have a fan page. And if you don't have one, I can help you get one. Module 2 is using Facebook profitably, and we're going to go deeper into some of these concepts: mining Facebook for profit, finding your friends, what to say, how to entice them to want to look at your offer, using the Facebook search and using groups to find prospects, and again, what to say to them, more in-depth scripts covering different scripts, get prospects to come to you, what to post, when to post it. That's Module 2. Module 3, we're going to go into Facebook pay-per-click or Facebook advertising. Once again, we're going to talk about the benefits of a fan page. We're going to talk about the structure of Facebook ads, tips and tricks for success, targeting, how to target your ad so that your ad is getting in front of the people that you want it to get to, and really understanding the purpose of your ad, and talking about the one kind of ad that you should be running all the time. And Module 4, advanced Facebook pay-per-click, 3 major types of ads. We'll dig into tracking and conversion pixels, custom audiences, how to structure your Facebook ad, and we'll take a look at Facebook ads policy to make sure you don't run afoul of Facebook and get thrown in Facebook jail. This is another area that you can get your account shut down pretty quickly. In addition to that, there are 2 bonus modules. The first bonus module is creating You Inc. It's personal branding, why you need a personal brand, the essential elements of a personal brand, why brand you and not your company, and the importance of lifestyle to branding yourself and attracting people to you. And the second bonus module is multiple income streams, why you need multiple income streams. We'll talk some about affiliate marketing, where to find affiliate products, personal products and services, continuity income, and your primary business opportunities. So these are the multiple streams of income, 4 streams of income: affiliate marketing, personal products, continuity income, and primary business. So the summary, if I put prices on these modules, and quite frankly, I think these are very conservative prices. I think they're worth more than $47 each, but pull a number out of the air. They're all digital products, but $47 for each one of these modules comes up to $282. Now, you're not going to pay that tonight for it. But again, the sales page, the page that covers all this is lenmooney.com, FBP, Facebook prospecting. So for tonight only, there's a fast start bonus for the first 5 people to purchase tonight. There's a complimentary coaching session with me. And if you don't like me, maybe you can have one with Chris. I don't know, she might do that. But at any rate, complimentary coaching sessions for the first 5 tonight only. And so just to summarize that, if I put a price tag of $47 on each one of the modules and $100, again, very conservative number on the coaching, it's a $382 product. And I've already got the cross through it. You know you're not going to pay that for it. Let's talk about what you are going to pay. But first, there is a money-back guarantee if within the first 30 days, this course isn't everything I say it is, and you don't get value, massive value, just ask for a refund. So, all right, how much are we going to have to pay tonight? So for tonight only, normally this course lists at $97, tonight only 50% off, $47 for the course tonight. I'm going to show you what to do next. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to ask Chris. Chris, you've been through all the modules that are in this course. Do you want to make a comment while I'm actually going to take people over to the sales page and show them what's going to happen over there? I'll shut up now and let you just talk.
Yes, I have been through the course. In fact, I went through it several times. It is absolutely essential if you are a new person that you take this course. It gets you started the right way, and it's done very well. It's got a lot of value to it. And like I say, anybody that's new should have this course.
Okay, thank you, Chris. So here's where you end up if you put in that URL, lenmooney.com/FBP Facebook prospecting. This is the actual sales page. There's a little video there that tells you a little bit more about the course. And then it reviews the course modules. First one, intro to social media, what's in that. The second one, using Facebook profitably, what's in that. The third one, Facebook PPC. I'm trying to hurry a little bit because we lost so much time. Then the advanced Facebook PPC, then the bonus modules, creating Inc., multiple streams of income, the fast start bonus for the first 5 only tonight, $47. You click on the buy now button and it takes you out to PayPal. And once you're in PayPal, you're on your own because you have to put in your PayPal information and click log into PayPal, but that's where it takes you. So let me think. If I close this, I'm not ending the webinar. No, okay. Back up to the PowerPoint. So once again, there it is, $47 tonight. lenmooney.com FDP. I'm going to stop sharing. And hopefully you can see me. And is Rick still there?
Yeah, he's still there. And yes, I can see.
Yes, what? I'm going to see if I can bring Rick out, and then we're going to wrap this thing up. Rick is another person who's been through all the modules of this course, and I'm going to let him tell you what he thinks of it, and then we're going to shut it down, and it'll be Miller time. Hello, Rick.
Hello. I can't see nobody, but...
You can't see nobody?
I can see you.
Okay, I'm here. I can see me. I'm getting pretty dark. I'm sitting in the dark right now, honestly. Let me stand up and turn. Now you don't need to see me. The sun went down. I'm sitting next to the window, and when we started the webinar, the sun was up. Now the sun's gone down. So anyhow, Rick, you've been through all the modules in the Facebook course. What do you think, buddy?
Well, I enjoyed the course a lot. I thought the level of education and value is more 10 times worth the price you're asking for it. And if you are a beginner, it's a very easy step-by-step scripts and how to find people. It's an excellent course, but more importantly, Len, you're a stand-up guy, and you back all your products with all your might. So I think that's a good thing as well.
All righty, thanks, Rick. Thank you. That's it, folks. That's all there is. Unless there's any questions, when I hit the end webinar, I'm going to hit a redirect link that will send you to the sales page. Only $47 tonight, and normally $97 on my website. I'm going to kick the price back up to $97 tonight at midnight. So go ahead, check it out. You have a money-back guarantee. If it doesn't do everything I say it does, ask for a refund. So that's really all I have. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Rick. And going once, going twice. Here goes the redirect. Oh.